Should a dog spend their whole day trapped in a cage, trapped in an igloo, or trapped in a steel cage? Let's talk about it on Face the Book. Pit bulls are dogs that like to roam. If a pit wasn't on a chain, he'd probably just roam around. Wolves are dogs that like to roam. Dogs derived from wolves. Wolves were the very first dogs, and they weren't found in cages. I don't think no dog likes a cage. I just don't think that. Dogs like chew toys. Even though you can put a dog some chew toys in a box where he's designated supposed to be, that don't mean that they're gonna comfort him when you're not there, when you lock this door. Dogs have been known to roam. You would drop a dog off on A Street, and if you start looking for that dog, you might find him way down the street on T Street. This dog been running. Dogs like to roam. So I don't see how a dog could like to be trapped in an igloo or be trapped in a cage. As humans, some of us tend to get an upset stomach, and we'll go in that bathroom and completely lock it down. Lock the bathroom down. Incense in the bathroom. You got your magazines, your phone, whatever you need to just sit there, because you about to be sweating on this toilet bowl. Humans have been known to go in there and just get completely out of their clothes and take a boo and go to the bathroom. But I say that to say, you don't think a dog gets diarrhea? You don't think a dog will tend to get an upset stomach? And sometimes a dog may throw up. And in certain situations, I've seen the dog lick his throw up. Wasn't my dog, because I wouldn't keep dogs in cages. But I've seen a dog lick his throw up. And some dogs eat the wrong food. And when it goes in their body and gives them diarrhea, and they let it go, they pull it out their body. I've seen dogs turn around and eat their own poop. Now, how many of y'all have seen a dog eat his own poop? Eat it because of something that they ate that was in their stomach, and they just turned around and ate their own poop. These are things dogs will do, and puppies most definitely will lick their own pee. They'll lick their own pee. Most puppies, if they pee in the cage, they'll turn around and lick it up. Puppies are not the most cleanest things. Why you think people have wood chips and sawdust down for their puppies to walk on? So when they pee or they boo-boo, it's easier to scoop up. But at the same time, it has to be changed, because after a couple hours or a day or maybe 2 days, it's going to give off an odor. Going to remind you of a cat litter box. This is why I don't think that we should trap our animals. like just trap them. Sometimes they be trapped in small boxes. Should a dog be trapped in an igloo? Or should a dog be trapped in a cage with no food or water? Because one of you guys, one of these breeders, you just know that you're getting ready to come back in less than an hour to let this dog out. But this is a real life. And sometimes I'll just say boo-boo happens. How about that? Sometimes boo-boo happens. And you're not gonna be able to make it back in an hour to come get your dog and let him out. So now what does your dog do? He got a boo-boo. He's gotta go real bad. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. The cage is small anyway, and you ain't here. What do you think this dog's finna do? He gonna, take a crap right there in the cage. Right there in the cage. Certain things people like to show on the internet. But the most fascinating things that you should show on the internet, nah, we just gonna cut this out. We just gonna delete this part. This ain't a part that should be showed. Yes, it should, because that's the truthful part. That right there part, the part that you cut, that was the truthful part of why dogs shouldn't be in cages. If you pay rent in a big house, you should pay a dog deposit for your dog so you can have a dog. And your dog can have somewhere to roam. If you love your animal to a certain extent, you might let the animal in the house where you live. The dog roams the yard and roams where you live. As you can see, some of us are like that. I'm one of the type of people that I don't want a house full of dogs. No way, Jose. But, man, if I had 3 dogs, my 3 dogs are more than welcome to sit in this house. And one thing about bullies is we know, since they've been crossed with that bulldog, we all know that they fart a lot. And it be loud. A bully, when he crack one, it'll run you smooth up out your house. It'll run you smooth out, Dogs like to stretch out. Can a dog stretch out like this in an igloo? Can a dog stretch out like that on an igloo? Dogs like to stretch out. Sometimes dogs like to sleep on different sides. They like to sleep on their backs. They can't do all that in the igloo. They can't do all that in the cage. But if you're the type of person like me, because I got a cage. If you're the type of person like me that puts your dog in the cage because your dog know where to go and you say, go home. Sometime when I be sitting there up in here, I tell my dog, go home. And she go sit in her cage. She go sit in her cage. Her door stay open. What do I need a dog for that can't protect me? Plus, I got an 88-pound American Bully. Well, I'm not going to call it an American Bully because it has Bulldog in it. So excuse me for the American Bully statement to the American Bully community. I mean, my dog, I don't know what I should call it. But it's close to the exotic side since it has Bulldog in it. I mean, the dog has Bulldog in it. You'll be surprised. These breeders will be surprised of how many of these dogs have Bulldog in them. And you're going to be even more surprised to find out how many of these dogs are carrying the Merle trait. So now you're